Israel continues to unleash strikes, issue evacuation orders and push deeper into southern Lebanon, openly testing and ignoring a fragile ceasefire that was supposed to hold, despite U.S. President Donald Trump announcing a 3-week ceasefire extension between Israel and Lebanon. The ground reality telling a different story. The war between Israel and Hezbollah is not cooling down. It is intensifying. And just a short while back, Lebanese media said 3 Israeli airstrikes struck the southern Lebanon village of Deir Ames. The strikes came after the Israeli military had warned residents to evacuate immediately, marking the first such alert since the extension of the ceasefire. The IDF's warning had cited Hezbollah activity and launching of rockets for imminent targeted operations, notably Deir Ames lying north of the so-called Yellow Line, south of which Israeli forces are operating despite the ceasefire, raising fresh questions about the scope of the Israeli action despite the truce. On the ground, the situation is escalating fast. According to Lebanon, an Israeli strike in the Tulin area reportedly killed 2 people after a house came under attack. Visuals from southern Lebanon showing plumes of smoke rising into the sky, underscoring the intensity of the ongoing operations. The Israeli Defense Forces have also released footage claiming successful strikes on Hezbollah rocket launchers. According to the military, these launchers were used to fire rockets towards northern Israel earlier. Hezbollah has also acknowledged launching rockets towards Israel, calling it retaliation for what it describes as repeated Israeli violations of the ceasefire. Lebanese media reports also claiming that the Hezbollah shot down Israeli drones in at least 2 locations in the south. The Lebanese media reports claiming that Hezbollah shot down Israeli drones in at least 2 locations in the south. And in a statement, the Israeli military said Hezbollah shot down one of its drones in South Lebanon by a small surface-to-air missile. Israel's Prime Minister, meanwhile, has blamed Hezbollah for the ceasefire violations. The ceasefire, which started on the 17th of April and was extended under U.S. mediation, appears increasingly fragile. Both sides continue to exchange fire, blurring the line between truce and active war. And the United Nations has raised alarm over the scale of destruction.
We have started a process to reach a historic peace between Israel and Lebanon, and it's clear to us that Hezbollah is trying to sabotage this. We are maintaining full freedom of action against any threat, including emerging ones. We struck yesterday and we struck today. We are determined to restore security to the residents of the north.
Level of destruction. I think the Secretary General has been very clear in speaking to a number of places that southern Lebanon cannot be another Gaza.
U.S. President Donald Trump announced the ceasefire extension after meeting the Israeli and Lebanese officials in Washington, expressing hope for a broader agreement.
We had a great meeting with the very high officials of Lebanon and very high officials of Israel, and we think that the President of Lebanon and the Prime Minister of Israel over the next couple of weeks will be coming here. They've agreed to an additional 3 weeks of, no firing, ceasefire, no more firing, let's see.
Despite Trump's statements, the reality on the ground telling a different story. According to Lebanese authorities, nearly 2,500 people have died and over 1 million have been displaced since the war between the 2 sides started on the 3rd of March. So the key question is this a ceasefire only in name or a war that never really paused?